and I would have never come up with the ideas that I do without God. The fourth thing that is vital to this business venture with God, you have to claim His promises. When I feel at the end of my rope and that there's no way I can finish what I started and that these plans that God has put in my heart are way too much for me to handle, I go to His promises, because it is vital to remember that when God says something, if He has given you a word, it's not going to go unaccomplished. That word has actual power. It is the finished deed of what has not even started. You don't want to start something amazing and then stop halfway. Remember, God has said to all His people from the beginning of time, when they are doing His work, He is not doing it without a lot of guarantees. He will not fail us. He will not leave us stranded. He will be with us. He is watching over us, and He will see to it that what He started from His mouth, He will finish. He would sponsor us. He would support us. He would promote us. He would manage us. He is doing the major load of work, and we are just the medium. Paul says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Without Christ, no strength, no things being done. Don't tell me you will let go of this important treasure, the strength and ability of God to do what you've planned to do. And God loves hearing His promises being put back to Him, because it shows we have faith in what He said. If we treat Him like some human being who has told us that they will help us and then they leave, He won't appreciate that. We just need faith to please Him. He will do the rest. The fifth thing is frequently meet with this business partner. With any business partner, you need to constantly be in touch with them, and you need to go over decisions again and again and again. The Bible says to pray constantly without stopping, and to place all your requests and everything that you have in your mind before Him, instead of worrying and being anxious. It's very easy for me to lose my head and think, oh, I should not be doing this. I don't have any sort of ability whatsoever. Every time when I have taken a minute off and gone to meet with my business partner, it has been so reassuring, because I remember He has told me He will do certain things. So I tell Him, look, you said you will help me. You need to help me right now. You are my business partner. You're the only one I can depend on in this moment. Please help me out. I know you will help me out. Thank you. This prayer has never failed. It does not mean everything is worked out magically and plans have been the way they should have been in my head, but it means that God has always shown me a way out, a better way of finishing what I began. And my last point is to celebrate. Even in the verse where it says, don't be anxious but present everything to God in prayer, it says do it with thanksgiving. Just imagine constantly meeting a business partner only to tell him what your troubles are and only to get help and finance and provisions from him. It's gonna cause so much strain, and it'll be more like working in slavery together. Your business should be done in complete joy. Otherwise, nothing that you are trying to impact with your business will be impacted. Celebrate the smallest successes. Thank God for everything that He has helped you with so far. Thank God for even just finishing a project, even if it wasn't finished the way you wanted it to be finished. When I stop to just say thank you, God, it's such a boost not only to you, but it'll make God smile, and He knows, okay, you appreciate His help, you appreciate what He's doing in your life. Nowadays, businesses can be compared with so many extremes, and it's easy to compare yourself and think you're not doing as well as you could. And sometimes I've even thought, God, if you're on my side, why am I not doing much better? Because God, you're God, right? But when I see how much He's actually brought me through and how much He has changed me and how much we've done together, I can only be happy. So please celebrate. Those were my ways of having a business partner in God. And if you've experienced similar things and have other ways you can tell me about, comment. And do tell me if you have any other requests for these How To Thursdays. I'd love to check them out and probably do it. This is Vihan Damaris on How To Thursdays, signing off.